This is the mother of motorsports. It's Burning Man, it's Woodstock, it's the passion of what Le Mans was in 1967. I mean, it's huge. It goes on forever. It goes on through the forest, and I don't think there's any place like it anywhere in the world.
I think it's an absolute highlight, not only for me, but for every race driver. The longest and most difficult circuit in the world. I'd say if you win this race here, it's something very special indeed. For 24-hour races, it's a tradition that places are virtually handed down from generation to generation. And you always want to be where you've always been, so you have to be there early enough.
Some of them have been here since 2 in the morning.
I've been coming here for 37 years without a break. I've come to the carousel with the lads here for 27 years. The people are honking because they all want their places.
The gates open at 6. It's 3 minutes past now.
They're nervous down there. At the moment it's heating up. But at some point after all these years, you take it easy.
I think everyone's getting nervous now because the gates will open. And then we'll get going.
You have so many people around you here.
It's like this. You see many of the people who are here only once a year for this 1 week. And it's the same every year, as if you'd never been apart. You can see if help is needed somewhere. Nobody has to ask for it. You just lend a hand. That's the solidarity up here.
No matter where you go, you're always welcome. You can always have a great beer. Just an awesome party everywhere up here.
Everyone's talking about the same thing here, the ring.
Without friends and without the ring, that's just rubbish.
Scheiße. Ja, aber sonst sind wir zwischendrin. Weil die Plane, die muss ja weiter hinten hin.
I teach my kids something different from what they learn at school, what life has in store. Just a touch of freedom. And with a flag, right? Exactly, young man. So let's go on assembling. Nothing we can do about it. Shall we try pushing it over there? Everyone's told us their measurements, and it usually doesn't work out. Assembly is bearable in the morning, but there'll be great chaos in the evening. I didn't know so much stuff already takes place here on Tuesday.
Everyone's getting excited, looking forward to it. Of course, there's still a lot of work to be done.
We're glad every time we meet again.
We're still alive and kicking.
The transponder will work until Friday at most.
Yep, sure.
You can tell you're coming to the racetrack. I arrived here on Wednesday. There were tents everywhere. Everybody's barbecuing already. Especially when the weather's so perfect like this year. It's twice as awesome, of course.
It's Wednesday. It's incredible how many fans are here already. They can go to the cars, have a look, they can talk to the drivers, they can be up close with motorsport, and I think that's why they're here, having fun. Hi, boys. Yeah, and it's fun to be here.
This is for my son, by the way. When I get back, I'll tell him who gave it to me for him. It's actually the first time I've been so close, and then to meet legend Ben Schneider in person straight away, and he gives this to me. It's just incredible.
Ice cream? Yes, what do you want? 1, 2, 3, 5?
And of course the spectators are here with their families. My family will come tomorrow and share the thrill for the whole weekend. And for the kids, honestly speaking from experience, it's a great highlight. The 24-hour race at the Nürburgring.
One autograph, and the second one here, and this one too. And another one.
What are you looking forward to most?
The yellow one. It has 2 eyes and a mouth here.
One of the most wonderful parts of this race is the passion and the dedication of the crews. And I think this is what sticks with you, and this is what you remember. But I'm very proud and grateful for all the effort everyone on the team puts in. That's what makes this race. The most amazing thing is how brutal the race is. To do it for 24 hours, at night, in the rain, in the sun, with cars that are 100 kilometers different in speed passing each other. You have to be aware of that and drive around them in a safe way. And with 160 cars, there's nothing like it in the world.
The Nordschleife is just special. It's incredibly tight, with so many fast corners, but also blind ones you can't see, very hilly. The fans' markings that change the grip conditions even when it's dry. It's always exciting to race in the fans' direction, of course, and the Flansgarten 2 section too, where the car is always about to take off, or it actually does take off. Yeah, it's adrenaline for the driver. We want to feel the car, we want to feel the track, see the fans. Yeah, that's why we're here. We have corners you take at 260, 265. It's a crazy feeling, of course.
You have to be very careful. There's not endless runoff, low friction asphalt, gravel traps to slow you down.
You really have to find the right compromise for all 3 or 4 drivers in the car. And if you're on an ego trip, you're going to have a problem very soon.
Egomaniacs have no place here.
But things can always happen.
Everyone can make a mistake. One wrong maneuver, someone getting past to his right moves over and...
The car behind him had no chance. The car crashed, case closed. So you can see it's madness out there, and that's exactly the fascination. That's why we're here.
There are also crashes you really can't be blamed for. You just get pushed off because someone's careless or something, so you just need a bit of luck. It's impossible without it.
Luck is certainly a factor in a 24-hour race. Last year, our car touched the barrier in qualifying. If something like this happens in the race, your dream is basically wrecked. Then nothing's possible. We know we have a fantastic team behind us, especially at Black Falcon. It's very important to know you have this foundation. We've even seen them repair the car until 4 at night, so they could return to the track and resume racing in qualifying the next day. The solidarity between every single team member is so important, much more important for the 24-hour race than any other race, and teamwork is important even there.
Well, the lads are doing such a great job. We have a completely packed schedule now and all the rest. We just set it up in our free time. Friends, acquaintances who help us, and they work day and night, non-stop, and they're already preparing. Absolutely great. Really, really awesome.
To drive classic cars in this context at the performance level at which they drove at the Nordschleife back then, that's something you won't find anywhere else.
And of course, the people identify with the old cars in a different way. There are certainly many young people at the track, but of course also people who've been coming for ages and can tell you about those times. And get emotional!
I'm actually in tears, no kidding. The emotions are so intense you wouldn't believe it. And it gives you goosebumps. It's gone when the flag drops at the start. And then it's only about, let's say, go for it. It's the best circuit in the world.
Amazing.
It's madness.
You can smell the sausages. Awesome.
And now covering 24 kilometers with the link section, completely without mistakes, is quite different from driving 5 kilometers round and round in circles.
If the barrier's in front of you all of a sudden, nothing you can do. The cars are wrecked, but the lads are so awesome. Man, I need water.
Motorsport is a beautiful sport, but very tough. When I see it at the 24-hour race, how the drivers are fired up for the race, and then there's a crash in the next turn, and it's all over. It hurts so much. So respect for those who don't give up and pick themselves up again and again. It's worth it.
We're annoyed. We just missed the drift race. It was in the turn where we were standing the whole time, and now there's real action there, and we're in the paddock now. But seeing this is pretty good. Well, I drive a BMW E30 rear-wheel drive. You have oversteer here and there, and that's what the boys are doing in the turn we just came from. So...
On Fridays, anyone can go to the pits, have a look at the track and walk on the asphalt. Things you can usually only see when you're in the pits or the stands.
A dream came true today. It's been my wish for eternity, probably since childhood. And today's the day. Today I'm on the track and can look down the start-finish straight down to the first turn. That's why I'm so thrilled to be here.
And now we can live out our mad dream and touch this sacred asphalt.
Just to feel the tarmac here is fantastic.
You can't describe this feeling. We're camping for 4 days. There's a party going on. You can hear the engine noise. You're another person. You're free.
Once on the start-finish, exactly. We haven't been here before. We've come here because we heard you can do it here. We can experience this live. I almost touched the foxtail a moment ago.
It's extremely special just to be here. We want it to be noisy, to be smelly, that there's petrol in the air. Then it's perfect. There's nothing better. We've surpassed all our expectations for today, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow.
Here's where we wrote Rest in Peace a few years ago. They're our deceased brothers who unfortunately didn't make it because of an accident. We've immortalised them at the ring, where the boys belong, where they raced. So here's to you, boys. Everything for you guys. It's difficult for me to talk about it.
I'm really excited that I actually get to live this and hopefully live it in such a sunny and awesome weather that we're predicted to have. So I'm pumped for this one.
For me, the important thing is enjoying the journey. You know, we all worry about what's going to happen, where will we be? But by coming here for the last 5 years and racing, I've just had an incredible time.
24 hours at the Nürburgring is the most awesome rock festival, if you ask me. You just hear car noise.
Just an awesome event, awesome day, and it's going to be an awesome race.
The 24-hour race certainly isn't entirely new to me. It's my 40th start, but it's very special to drive with your own kids.
It's everything you could imagine it is. It's a lot of fun, glad to be here, and just looking forward to getting racing.
Yeah, very excited. Can't wait for it to begin. But I I have to get my baby now, so take care.
Haut rein.
It's getting emotional. These folks who've been here for a week. And awesome.
For me, it's at Nürburgring, especially with so much fan support and such a long weekend leading into the race. It's all the build-up that makes you feel the pressure, but as soon as you start the race, then you're just on driving mode.
The whole bustle here on the starting grid, left and right, the swarm is incredible. Once you're in the car, you're by yourself and have your peace.
The drivers know it full well. They take the wheel and they're thinking, nothing can happen to me. They're wrong. There's always that fine line. And it'll never go away.
If you want to win this thing today, attack from the start. Full throttle, go for it. They're contesting a sprint race here from turn 1.
Yes, it's pure racing.
To watch all the cars from above, the people cheering, follow the cars on the track, it's madness.
The track's really warm, it's not normal, uncharted territory for everyone.
Sure, the tyres are really struggling with the temperatures. The tyres that are made for the Nürburgring aren't designed for these temperatures. It's quite dangerous. The wheel gets airborne here and there, but if that's all that happens, it's all fine. When you arrive, you pull up your belts at the last moment, then you see these people running towards your car. The mechanics, the tyres, and then these tubes for the impact wrenches. And when the boys are done with the tyres, it's great too. It's super calm in the car sometimes. Watching everybody do their jobs, it's very comforting for me because I trust my crew. That these rehearsed procedures work out 100%. This teamwork is at a very high level, and it's extremely motivating. The last thing we want to see is panic, stress, because then everything goes wrong. A little mistake means your car really can end up in flames.
Incredibly hot. It was the green hell for us last year too, but the other way round.
Yeah, the most unbelievable race. It was the year before last, in 2016. There was a thunder shower, lots and lots of rain, and then a hailstorm. The car skidded off the track. You just couldn't stay on the track.
It's a complete surprise for them. A complete surprise.
The track was closed within 10 minutes.
The race is stopped. Nothing's possible any longer. It's looking like a battlefield. The drivers getting out and trudging through the hailstones on the track. The cars are just scattered all over the track. Madness. We're seeing disruptive conditions. Just inconceivable.
Perhaps this year's 24-hour race, the Green Hell, will top the lot again.
I'm blown away by the awesome sound of the cars. I didn't know sound like this existed.
I hope the Manta can continue. It just had a collision. It's a matter of the heart that the Manta gets going again.
Skateboarding has a lot in common with racing. For one thing, the skate wheels or tyres. And when you're at the limit, a skateboarder's behaviour is similar to that of a car. You can slide in corners, you can feel when you lose grip and when you get it back. And in the corner you feel, oh, it's getting unsteady, and then you think, awesome, because you have it under control. Most people might have already skidded, and at 68 years of age it feels good. Sometimes you don't know who the fans are rooting for because everything comes together so well. And of course the fans notice we're not in it for the victory, but the attention. We want to boost skating. I think that's one of the reasons the fans are cheering us on so much.
We're really keen to urge them on. Last year there was someone who had converted a 50-litre beer keg into a scooter and drove here. Everybody who's insane flocks here. Well, not insane. Cool.
I got $1 and a dime. I know, but we can spend some time. The kind of joy where we can find a soulful little peace of mind. Rhythm and blues and blues and barbecues, bodacious baby and me. You can't get a lot that'll hit the spot quite like the place do. They knock a hole through every wall, so you can say you've seen it all. They're gonna catch you if you fall. We're only here to have a ball. You know the 3 a.m. is opening time, and closing time never comes. We move through the night till the groove is tight, then dance into the sun.
Just away from work, just do what you want to do. Celebrate and drink beer the whole day. That's what makes this thing so awesome.
A real boys' weekend.
Hey, just like a roaring river, don't know where it's blowing. Midnight train, the roars and whistle blowing. We two got to get where we're going. That's the place to be. was a sweet mystery. Thought they were playing just for me. Had to see what I could see. I would have done the gig for free. But now I'm so sick and tired of doing what I oughta. I'm going back from hell or muddy water. Stick with me, baby. Everybody knows it's the right place to be. You know you got the right cat, and we are at the place to be.
They're in the Wippermann section. I know where they are, and then my policy is I have to go there. And the welcome is pretty big. Now listen, you can throw things when you're playing with the dog. I'm not wagging my tail.
Geez, I dropped it by accident.
This flag was a present. We found a mechanic and attached it straight away.
With the wind. They're racing so fast. And then there was fire. The car was on fire and the driver had to get out quickly.
It's 250,000 people screaming, loving it, and for me as an American, it's very emotional. I mean, this is it, rock and roll. This is what I believe in.
There are two periods that are special, sunset and sunrise. It's very beautiful, but not safe because you perceive distances differently because of the different light conditions. It's very impressive when the sun sets in the light that only exists at that moment. It's gorgeous. You soak up the atmosphere.
Such a strong and amazing feeling, all those fire, all the smoke, all those lights coming towards you when you are driving. It's a feeling you cannot describe. You need to realize it, you need to drive, you need to feel it, so you can understand how it feels.
You can sit in the stands all night. I'm lost for words. It's just beautiful. It's fun out there. I'm excited. It's my turn in 15 minutes. So now the night stint, my first stint. I have 2 stints at night. Let's see what I can do.
There's starting to be fireworks, there's starting to be lights everywhere. You start to see different things on the track, and obviously the behavior of the other cars is also different, so yeah.
It's pretty crazy out there.
Don't crash, be fast.
Typical, it's Nürburgring. It's the greatest track in the world by far.
In the night, when you have less references, it's tough. The darkness and the shadows plays quite a role. Where there's no fans, there's obviously no light. You start to get a rhythm from the bumps, you start to get the sensation from a different way than just from your eyes. We have broken cars, we have a lot of debris, we have fireplaces from the fans, we have smoke, fog, you know, all these kind of things to worry about. The Nordschleife is really difficult. You know, it bites you when you least expect it. It's usually like that.
Yeah, everything was superb at the beginning, but unfortunately it wasn't to be.
To sleep in the chair or not, it depends. If the car is working, it's okay. If not, you can't sleep. So half asleep, half awake.
Ein wachen Auge.
I'm responsible for the tires. I run inside and outside and back again. I don't get bored. Just passion. You must be born for racing. That's the only way.
Sonst geht's nicht.
I don't really sleep, but I wind down a bit, lie down. We have a physio here. We let him take care of us a bit. Then I lie down and just try to relax a bit. I can't say I sleep, but I relax a bit, wind down and get going again.
Weiter geht's.
Here's how it looks up front. The Land Audi number 29. The lead, 1 minute 26.
In the morning, especially when you're approaching daylight, it's a challenge. You have to be 100% focused the whole time. We've been lucky so far. We've coped with the traffic well. Let's hope it stays like that.
It's always the case. The last 3 or 4 hours of the race, everyone's going full throttle and the cars have been driving for 20 hours. Some cars just don't make it.
Kelvin van der Linde back at the wheel of the number 29 car, still leading, still ticking off the laps.
First start and still in the lead with a considerable gap. Legends are born here.
We still have 1 hour and 30 minutes to go.
This race has been driven flat out, and as we've observed, a 1 minute margin can disappear with the slightest of problems.
And we are having a problem here.
All the lights have gone off. Control-Alt-Delete. He's resetting the car. Crikey.
What was the matter? Your boys are in the lead.
Yep, we're having a problem.
It's a problem. Unbelievable. Marcus, go down there. We understand. Incredible, incredible. Events are really heating up here in the Eifel. I can't believe it.
The race leader has returned to the pits.
Okay, you're bringing it into the pits, but you're throwing away any chance now of winning the race.
We got a message via the pit radio, no power, and everybody here is devastated.
Yes, and now all of a sudden number 9 is in the lead.
He's been sent on his way again. As he came back out of the pit lane, he is shown as third on the road. They have lost the lead. They have lost second place.
An overall deficit of 1.37 minutes for the Land Audi number 3, the former race leader. Slowly but surely they're realizing they can't clinch victory by their own efforts.
Just look at their faces. We don't have to say too much. It's everybody's dream to win here in the Eifel.
You're struggling with a deficit that just came your way, and to compensate for that on the track, if at all, it's only possible with a tour de force and some help from your competitors. The track is completely dry for the first time since 2001.
That's the way it is, and I don't think anyone's going to pour water anywhere with 38 minutes to go.
Let's see if it'll be the final result. In any case, everyone's prepared for anything. It's hectic in the land box. Car number 29 stops. This one too gets slick tyres.
Oh, he's got it stopped because they didn't have the fuel cap screwed back on, and this is a disaster for Land. It's going up, and they're changing tyres. They're going to put wets on it.
4 wet tyres. Kelvin van der Linde gets going. I think this was a very decisive situation.
And wet tyres are everywhere. Hitchcock must have been involved.
It's really rattling away here.
It's really incredible. The sun is shining up here and it's raining down there. Where's the rain? How hard is it? It's hot, it's dusty. We've seen pictures from the Flansgarten section. It's soaking wet there, and it's completely dry on start-finish here. Unbelievable! I'll eat my hat if this doesn't make history. Rain in the pit lane.
Madness! The sun is shining for me. How is this possible?
Showdown in the Eifel. How will this affect the race? Where is it raining? Where is it still dry? Who's going to have the upper hand?
Over to our right, the pit lane exit. You need sunglasses there again.
Or a small cooling fan. And it's raining there, look at it! Look how the car's skidding. You can't use slicks there from what we can see.
We're skidding towards chaos in the last 10 minutes.
There's the Land car. And we know it's got wet tyres. It's really extremely slippery. So the Land car to the right, the leading team to the left, and the race leader is in the Brunchen section. And he goes straight on.
He skids off track, impossible.
Land has wet tyres. Nothing's decided. On the grass. There's no space with the wet tyres. Whoa! Will this make up for the bad luck they had earlier? It might still be possible. He has to go through now. Go for it. Go for it. Go! Go! WRT head into the pits. Now Land passes for the lead. He won for number 29.
The marshals know, the crowd knows, the man with the checkered flag knows, and Land Audi knows that they've won the 24 hours of the Nürburgring for 2017. A team who were down, out and broken 45 minutes ago.
When the first car takes the checkered flag, I stand alone at the barrier.
Ganz allein an der Leitplanke, ganz alleine.
And I'm in tears. It's a very emotional moment.
Den man dann hat.
In contrast to other events, what's cool about this is everybody's got the same hobby. A really diverse crowd flock to this place to forget about work and the whole stress for 1 week and just pursue their hobby. It's about the cars, the race, and of course celebrating as part of it too. Some of them are really in love with it. Absolutely. The ring. Yes.
That's just the Nordschleife.